Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Ivan Yee.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
All right, ready to go here. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
And foul ball. Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Look, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
So up next, Jonathan Aranda. Line drive, caught. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. Two and two. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in Nationals Park. And on the mound in this one, Taijuan Walker.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Ichiro. The 1-1. Right through there for his strike. And he deals. Popped up. Lindor. Brings it in. And there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. At the very bottom, hitting ninth, Kyle Higashioka.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it gets by him. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know he was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one to first. A dive. Nice stop. Got him. Nice play.
Batting fourth.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Matsui digs in now. 2 outs.
Ball.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs. We played an inning, no score. Back in Washington, D.C., here's Riley Green.
Number 32, Riley Green.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Suzuki makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Here's Carlos Correa. Line drive. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Yordan.
2 outs, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez, the next up for the Padres. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. And we're back. Bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now it's the rookie first baseman right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here is Kazuo Oka.
2 balls, 1 strike.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that one off the outside edge. Akinori Iwamura on deck for the Cubs. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting eighth, the second base.
So a man at first. Akinori Iwamura getting ready to hit. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
On to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
The 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. They get the out on Arozarena.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 16.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jarren Duran.
Let's go, Cubbies!
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now the first baseman, Isaac Paredes. Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Throw over to first. Duran back in on a dive. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Duran off of first with 2 away.
I'll set him down.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner goes again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Akinori Iwamura. And now 2-1.
Ball 3.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting 9.
Kyle Higashioka will hit next. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Right side. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. So the lineup flips
now
over.
Batting,
And the batter now, Ichiro Suzuki. Foul ball. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kazuo Matsui. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. No score. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. In the air, right side. Suzuki makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Riley Green, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Now fly ball to right center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Just missed.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd of the year. It's 1-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Hideki. Yeah, that's in for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's not center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here's the first baseman. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And that one ripped into right, and foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Well struck right field. That one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Out at the plate.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
Akinori Iwamura, the next Cub to hit. And that'll load the bases.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Taijuan Walker done for the night. Nice job from the... On the mound now, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Kyle Higashioka, the next Cub to hit. Late with the swing there. Activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz up and throwing. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. One runs in, a second scores as well, headed for the plate. Relay throw, He's in there. 3-run score.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Ichiro Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That misses the zone. 2-1. Higashioka at second with 2 down. Headed down the line. A Rosarena on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Cut on and missed, struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Carlos Correa. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first. So here's the Padres DH, Yordan Alvarez. This one in the dirt.
1-2.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Foul.
And a ground ball to first, and that goes foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break, but look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Finish him.
Next offering misses down and away. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Stepping in for San Diego, Jarren Duran.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Sends it across to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Up next to the Padres, the first baseman, Isaac.
And now the first baseman, Isaac Paredes. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Fought off foul. Out to short, Matsui. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Kazuo Matsui. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 1 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. When he first joined the league, the Angels batted him 8th, and he wouldn't hit on days he pitched. Singy, do you remember who was DHing for the Angels at the time?
Oh, Boo, come on now. How can you forget a future Hall of Famer, Albert Pujols?
You're good.
Thank you.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
2 down, bases empty. Hideki Matsui, the next Cub to hit. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cubs are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Top 6. Here's Francisco Lindor. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. That one missed.
2-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Aranda now at the plate.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Alejandro Kirk, the next up for the Padres. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And a base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The relay to the plate. Safe. And it's now a 2-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first with 1 gone. Riley Green. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Yusei
Cubs,
Kikuchi gets the
number
ball
17.
now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And there's a ball.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. That one missed.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Sneaks through, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game. Dramatically.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the... So they turn things over to the righty, Kodai Senga.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And that's outside. Swings through that one.
2-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hard hit, base hit. Correa comes in to score. It's an RBI single, tie ball game, 4-4. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Jarren Duran, the next up for the Padres. And it is 2-1. Tied at 4. Ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Got it. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 3 and draw even. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6 and the 5, 6, 7 slot. Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Clips the outside corner. And it's 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Aroldis Chapman, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Munoz, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That just misses, and it's 2-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And here's the first baseman.
Number 5.
Here's a 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Kazuo Oka. Next pitch is downstairs. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on the go. There's the ball. The throw, tag, and he's out.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well, and he was toast after that.
2 down, nobody on. Inside ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce. A 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
This one smoked, could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner makes the turn at second, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back in Washington, D.C., and now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. Tied at 4. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that's in the dirt. That one ripped. Hauls it in for the out.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Suzuki puts it away. 2 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Next for the Padres, Jonathan Aranda. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground to first, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres down in order. Score remains tied at 4. And we're back. Leading off, Kyle Higashioka. Just missed.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Just off the inside edge.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Substitution now at first base. On a pinch run. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2-2.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Left field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Kazuo Matsui picks over and he breaks for second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's off the mark. And the count now even up. Way high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground right side. Whips it to first. That ends the frame. Cubs are down quietly. Still all square at 4 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here. Riley Green digs in now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now the third baseman, Carlos Correa. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That misses. 2-2. just off the outside part of the plate.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one the other way. Throws to first. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars. This game's all tied at 4. So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 44, Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Oh, nice play. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Hideki Matsui. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No one can get there. It falls in. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. That was a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So a change being made out at second. And here's the pinch runner, Brooks Baldwin. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. That one misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
2-2.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Breaking ball inside. And it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
2 on, 1 out. And now the first baseman. The 1-1. Out towards left center. Durant sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Kazuo Oka, the next Cub to hit. And that misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2-2 now. And he grounds one back up the middle. They get the force, and we stay tied as the inning ends. So they strand a pair. We go to the 9th. So digging in now for San Diego. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the...
Now pitching
Yuki Matsui will take over here, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Randy Arozarena will hit next. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Ball four, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. Go ahead run on base. Jarren Duran, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Go to second. Save.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Javier Baez looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Swing and a pop-up. And it stays fair. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's now 5-4.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
Francisco Lindor, the next to hit. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
the second baseman,
Jonathan Aranda, the next up for the Padres. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
On the ground, right side. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity, because that's when he pitches his best.
Victor Caratini getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Well, 1-run game. So up now for Chicago, Nori Nakamura. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the catcher up to hit. Kyle Teal. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Masataka Yoshida.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
One-run game, bottom 9. And the count 1-2. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
He's 2 outs away. Suzuki now at the plate. And that's down and away.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. On the ground to third. Into the outfield. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that's a good hold by the third base coach. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. Less than 2 outs. You still got another couple of opportunities to get that tying run in.
Now, Kazuo. And that is out of play.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
That misses the zone. And the count's even at 2. Slider misses outside. Shohei Ohtani in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's out to center field. Durant has this one sized up. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. And they've tied it in the bottom of the 9th.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
Shohei Ohtani, the next cup to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. But a big turn of events here in the 9th as we are again all knotted up. We're all tied up 5-5. Miguel Amaya, the new catcher now.
Now catching, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk.
It's been such a good hitter with runner.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Roki Sasaki.
Rookie. Sasaki.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he punches him out. He went around. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Green getting ready to hit. Ball to strike.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Roki.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Next to hit, Carlos Correa. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Andres Munoz.
Number 75, Andres Munoz.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Brooks Baldwin. Move to second, Ohtani back in.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And the slider just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Ow! 2 away now after the drop third strike. And the runner holds.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
And here's the first baseman. 1-1 now. Little chopper rolls foul. Two outs. That one not close. It's 2-2.
Make it count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in extras.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
back in Washington, D.C. We're in extras here, and now Yordan Alvarez.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Making a move at second base and pinch running for the Padres, Nick Gonzalez. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Fastball is outside. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The center fielder, number 16, Duran.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jarren Duran. Line, and that's a base hit. Here comes Gonzalez. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. They've got the lead 6-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Duran off of first with 2 away. And now 2 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Yu Darvish.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Now here is Francisco Lindor in the dirt. Lindor swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Just misses. 3-2 now. Jonathan Aranda on deck for the Padres. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Kazuo Oka. So the tying run at second just missed.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
That's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Nakamura digs in now. Falling behind 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way up.
So bases all loaded up, and now it's Miguel Amaya. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The winning run on second base. Fly ball center field. Durant pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Comebacker could be 2. Fires home for 1. On the first, got him. And it's a double play to end it.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.